Hey guys, it's Mrs. Cutting here, back with more math. Today's video is on Unit 2, Lesson 6, Introducing Double Number Line Diagrams. There are going to be times in this video where you're going to pause and work on questions with your talking partner and then come back to the video. There's also going to be a time where you pause and just discuss something with your talking partner. So you and your talking partner should be ready to work together. To start off with, you're going to be on page 35 in your workbook. Our learning goal for today is let's use number lines to represent equivalent ratios. Alright, so we are skipping at the top of page 35 the 6.1 section and going on to 6.2, drink mix on a double number line. And so the other day, which was probably Monday, I think, we made a powdered drink, or a mixture of powdered drink mix and water. We made lemonade, ultimately. And to make our lemonade, we used 4 teaspoons of drink mix and 1 cup of water. So that is that picture, that diagram right there. And then when we wanted to make a double batch, we used 8 teaspoons of drink mix with 2 cups of water. We're going to show the batches of drink mix using a new representation today called a double number line. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger and see if we can still see it. Okay, so one way we can show this is by drawing our diagram. So we can draw our 4 squares and then our cups of water and our 4 squares and our cups of water. But the other thing we can do is we can use a double number line. So this is 2 number lines put together to show my relationship between the drink mix and the water. So with your talking partner, you are going to pause and do questions number 1 through 5 together. And then you're going to come back to the video to check it. Let me just make sure there isn't anything else I'm supposed to tell you right now. Okay. So it is going to go on to the next page. Alright, so pause the video and work on 1 through 5 with your talking partner. Okay, you're back already? Awesome. I hope you actually paused it, because otherwise you're cheating and that's not okay. Okay, so the other day we made drink mixtures by mixing 4 teaspoons of powdered drink mix for every cup of water. Here are 2 ways to represent multiple batches of the recipe. So we already looked at this one. This one is our double number line. How can we tell that 4 to 1 and 12 to 3 are equivalent ratios? Well, one way that we can tell is because if we do 4 times 3 and 1 times 3, that's going to give us 12 to 3. But we can also tell from looking at our double number line, 4 and 1 line up and 12 and 3 line up. So we can multiply 4 and 1 by 3 to get 12 to 3, or we can look at the double number line. So if you need to pause to add something to your explanation, please do that. How are these representations the same, and how are these representations different? Okay, well, they are the same in a couple of ways. They're both showing the drink mix on the top with the water on the bottom. They're also both showing the same relationship. They're showing that relationship of 1 cup of water to 4 teaspoons of drink mix. And down here, 1 cup of water, 4 teaspoons of drink mix. So same drink mix on top, water on bottom. And they're showing the same relationship. how are they different? The first diagram is showing it with our squares, so more as a picture. The second diagram is showing it with numbers. And then also the first one only shows me 2 batches. The second one shows me up to 4 batches. So different. First diagram has pictures. Second has numbers. Second shows more batches. So please pause the video if you need to add more to your explanation. Okay, then top of the next page. How many teaspoons of drink mix should be used with 3 cups of water? Okay, so I'm going to go back to this page for a second. How many teaspoons of drink mix should be used with 3 cups of water? Well, I'm going to use my double number line. There's my 3 cups of water, so it would be 12 teaspoons. 12 teaspoons. How many cups of water should be used with 16 teaspoons of drink mix? So this time I'm looking for 16 up at top. There's my 16 teaspoons of drink mix, and it matches with 4 cups of water. So that would be 4 cups. And then what numbers should go in the empty boxes on the double number line diagram? Well, up here it is counting by 4s, so 4, 8, 12, 16, so next would come 20. And down here it's counting by 1s, 1, 2, 3, 4, so this would be 5. So 20 and 5. Okay, let me switch my screen back real quick. Alright, so I have a couple questions for you to discuss real quick with your talking partner. So you're going to pause the video and talk with your talking partner. You don't need to write this anywhere. I just want you to talk about it. What is a double number line diagram? What do they do? What might be some benefits of using a double number line rather than a regular diagram? Okay, you're back. So a double number line shows our ratio relationship, and it shows those 2 quantities going up at constant rates. Oh, sorry, don't need to go back to that page. What do? They show us the same as this, but it's actually easier to draw this because I don't have to draw all those little boxes, and I can show a lot more batches of the drink mix a lot quicker and a lot easier using the double number line diagram. So that would be a benefit of using this. So if I were to show 5 batches of the drink mix using one of these diagrams, I would have to draw 20 of these little white squares and 5 of these blue squares. And that just takes up a lot of space and a lot of time, and we know that we're lazy and don't feel like doing all that. So if I instead draw the double number line diagram, I don't have to draw all those. I'm just showing that pattern that this is going up by 4s each time, this is going up by 1s each time, and it's keeping my constant relationship of 1 and 4, and then I'm adding on another 1 here and another 4 here, and then another 1 and another 4. Okay. So our next section is 6.3. Here is a diagram showing Elena's recipe for light blue paint. So she uses 2 cups of light blue paint, 2 cups of white paint with 6 tablespoons of blue paint. Complete the double number line diagram to show the amounts of white paint and blue paint in different size batches of light blue paint. Okay, so they drew the diagram for us. So we are going to label. We're going to have the white be on the top, just like in the picture, and the blue be on the bottom. And then with your talking partner, you are going to do 1 through 6. So, did I make a slide to tell you to pause? I didn't. Hold on. Okay, so you're doing 1 through 6. So pause the video, do 1 through 6 with your talking partner, and then come back when you're ready. Back already? Awesome. Okay. So the white paint, we can really look at this as being a single batch here. So for 1 cup of white paint, we use 3 tablespoons of blue paint. So my white is going up by 1s. My blue is going up by 3s. Okay, so then number 2, compare your double number line diagram with your partner and revise if needed. So if you need to revise yours, you compared it with me, revise yours. Number 3, how many cups of white paint should Elena mix with 12 tablespoons of blue paint, and how many batches would this make? Okay, so if I want 12 tablespoons of blue paint, that is right here, and that lines up with 4 cups of white paint. So she needs 4 cups, and it would make 4 batches. How many tablespoons of blue paint should she mix with 6 cups of white paint? So in my double number line, when we had 6 cups of white paint, we had 18 tablespoons of blue paint. So 18 tablespoons, T-B-L-S-P, I don't think that's right. Yeah, no L. 18 T-B-S-P, tablespoons. Got it. Sorry about that. And how many batches would this make? Well, this was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th batch, so 6 batches. All right, use your double number line to find another amount of white paint and blue paint that would make the same shade of light blue paint. Okay, so I can pick any of these. I'm going to use 2 and 6. And how do you know that these mixtures would make the same shade of light blue paint? Well, I know because they were both on the double number line. They are equivalent ratios. And they are another pair on the double number line. Okay, that is it for this video. I know it was long and I got some scribbles, sorry. Hope that you guys are having a good day. Talk to you next time.